Hello there everybody, welcome back to another Lost Ark related video. It's Topical Tuesday, in it, where we take a look at the Lost Ark subreddit over the last week. We just kind of hang out and chit-chat about whatever's been posted, opinions, and how we have some fun, all that good shit. So if that's your cup of tea, stick around. If it's not, no worries. But if you are going to stick around, like, dislike, engagement is engagement, and of course subscribe, because bigger number, better person. But let's get on it. Let's bounce on it, as it were. What? Sorry, I won't say that. Let's open up some links here. What do we got here? I usually don't do memes, but sometimes the memes catch my eye. You give me a meme post titled Infinite Money Glitch, how am I not gonna click on that? I want to know how to infinite money glitch, man. Region merge update we've already looked at, but I'll open it again just for funsies. Oh yeah, and then the AGS job cuts tomorrow. I actually read this thread like a little bit ago this morning. Don't know how true it is. Here, we'll start with this thread. AGS job cuts tomorrow. This was posted almost 24 hours ago at this point, but it's a Bloomberg article, and the quote is, Amazon.com's Incorporated plans to cut corporate jobs in several key departments, including logistics, payments, video games, and the cloud computing unit, according to people familiar with this matter. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Type shit. The terminations expected as soon as Tuesday could affect as many as 30,000 jobs, Reuters reported on Monday, citing sources. This is a huge blow to Amazon's corporate workforce, hoping Henry, Rox, and Matt are not affected. It's interesting. Layoffs are layoffs. I'm kind of surprised we haven't seen more massive amounts of layoffs due to, like, companies trying to rely more heavily on AI and all that kind of jazz. Also, just underperformers get cut because spreadsheet numbers go up. You know how corporate shit works, especially on these mega companies. You always got to be making more and more money. If you're not making the maximal amount of money you can possibly be making, what, you're not doing it right type shit. And it's just, you know how it is. Anyways. Damn, putting aside the game, times will be tough all around. What a bad era to be a working adult. You could not have said it any better, my friend. Truthfully. Like, just removing Amazon from this and, like, the connection to Lost Ark and everything. We are in a very fucked up time period, man. It is rough to be... It is rough to be a human right now. An average human. Fuck those trillion-dollar companies with their greed for money. I'm so sorry for all the people affected by this. Yeah, I mean... It's tough out here. Believe it. Believe you me, man. I feel it. Let's hope that the few people that actually work on the Lost Ark side of things remain. And then good old Isto Spidrix. I have a friend that works at AGS. He said AGS is getting cut significantly, but Lost Ark is basically maintenance mode already for Amazon. It doesn't need very many people, so Lost Ark may not be affected that much. New World is probably cooked, though, but they may transfer the project onto another company. But the rumor is that Amazon Game Studios is done. Take that with a grain of salt, though. I'm kind of surprised that AGS as a studio has kind of lasted as long as it has, because I think pretty much all it's done is bleed money. If you're not familiar with, like, all of the titles that AGS has published, or has even developed, some of their own AGS specials, as I like to call them, pretty much every single title has done not great. New World launched very well, and then had a pretty good resurgence. So New World did okay. Lost Ark obviously did very, 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 very well. And then it's still... I cannot imagine Lost Ark does anything but turn a profit at this point still, even still. It just might not be as much as they might want to be seeing. But the rest of the Amazon catalog, as far as AGS goes, I don't think any of this shit was even like a lick of successful whatsoever, and I'm pretty sure they lost money on basically everything else that they've done. And they've done quite a few things. Lost Ark team is 3 people and 2 interns that generate millions per year. Why cut it when the cow is still giving milk? Well, it's very easy. It's the same reason why some, like Marvel licensing, for example. I use Marvel as like a good example because if Marvel IP doesn't do as well as they think it should, they will just cut it. Marvel Heroes, rest its fucking soul. That game was doing fine. And they killed it. They killed my boy. I'll miss you, Marvel Heroes. Never forget. Shout out if you're a fucking Marvel Heroes head. I don't even really like Marvel, like as a franchise. I just liked the game. It was fun. And then this comment, dude, we were talking about an American corporation. If the game is on its cut list, it's done. They don't care about the peanuts the game generates. Some high-ranking manager at Amazon has the task to fire 30,000 people, and he generates his personal Excel list containing the departments to fire. If it's on the list, they will terminate. It's that simple. Yep. Everything basically boils down to numbers, statistics, margins, whatever you want to call it. It's hell, man. Being alive and as a human is hell. And then we have an open letter to AGS. The karma system perfectly exposes Lost Ark's broken progression design once again. Holy fuck, this is a long post. The system, I'm not going to go over all of it, but I'll skim it and read relevant sections that catch my eye. Obviously, I'm not a karma head because I quit in the middle of doing my karma. But, yeah. The system is a complete joke. It's stupidly long to finish, and the fact that it is baffles me. Yes, genuine brain dead, clueless devs. 510 bottles to clear every tree. That's 6 damn months of weekly clears, even if you buy every single bonus box. And if you don't, it's a whole year unless you completely trash your raid gold income for it. Even on hard mode, it's still 3.5 months of farming bottles. How is this casual friendly? Are you kidding me? Well, the answer is it's not. Nothing in this game is casual friendly. Pretty much everything, I should say. They have made some good QOL changes, but would I go so far as to call them casual? Probably not. Anyways. What is the point of adding events and lowering raid item level brackets if you still have to clear the same raid 20 weeks straight just to even qualify for anything above 1690? What's the point of nerfing every raid? Adding solo modes if the progression path is still a complete nightmare. Which new player is actually going to suffer through Vicus and Vault and weekly lockouts, then Brawl V1, then Akon, then Theamine Transcendence, then Voldus Elixirs, then Behemoth, then Echidna Advanced Honing, only to finally reach Brawl V2 for another 6-month-long weekly lockout? Please enlighten me. Tell me which dumbass is going to do that. Even if you buy the latest power pass, it only gets you to 1600. Damn, I sure wonder why the player count keeps dropping. I mean, there's definitely some anger in these words and some hyperbole, but I think a lot of it is true. And it sucks, right? Because I've kind of bitched about this problem for a very long time. Shit, I started bitching about it with Akon. I was one of the Akon bitchers. Because I could see the path that it was going down. As these systems keep building up and up and up, it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. It has, you know? And it's going to keep getting worse until they eventually do a hard reset or fix it. And I think the former is probably more likely than the latter, which is unfortunate. But yeah. How is AGS still clueless almost after 4 years? Well, judging by the post we just read, it's because they don't have a Lost Ark department, a Lost Ark team. But we already kind of knew that if you've been playing the game with any sort of like relevancy. Lost Ark's main issue has always been the same. It takes forever to nerf outdated, irrelevant garbage systems. Yeah, I would say that is a very, very large issue. Next to the onboarding of new players, but I mean, outdated systems not being nerfed is contributing to that. So yeah, I would rank that high, very high. Nobody cares about long grinds and new content, that's fine, but nowadays the latest raid starts at 1720, and somehow 1720 characters are still shackled to a 1670 system. Yep. It's pathetic, it's lazy, and it's why people keep quitting. Well, there's not just one reason, but I definitely think it's a contributing factor, for sure. Again, hyperbole, exaggeration, all that. Gotta be as fair as we can be here, you know? I mean, we don't have to be, but I like to be at least. I try my best. I know I'm not perfect, but hey, nobody is. Every day is a better chance to do better? I don't fucking know, man. Is he gonna talk about Art Grid? Oh, yeah. If Art Grid system comes to our region exactly the way that it is in Korea, the game will die. There's no doubt about it. None. The end of the Kazuros chapter is already a massive red flag for player retention, just like when the Lich King got defeated in WoW. If winner Loa On isn't an absolute banger, then AGS better wake the hell up and make the right decision instead of being unnecessarily greedy again. Let's not forget Lost Ark. Loa China is already Lost Ark China is already on its way to end of service. Is it? That's the first I've heard of this, but again, I don't keep up too closely, so... Future's looking grim. Don't be dogshit at your job because I love this game, but things need to change in a big way. If Season 4 T5 ain't a whole new game at this point, incoming end of service is clear as day. By the way, I'm not a doomer. I love the game to death and want to keep playing, but I feel crazy having to say all of that when it's almost 2026. It's crazy. The game is in a better state than it's ever been, yet it's not enough. The fact alone should be a wake-up call. Do better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I really have much else to add. I think everything I've said I'd just basically be repeating myself, you know? Oh, sorry, this is on me, actually. You see, I haven't finished my karma on my main 6 yet. Smilegate will nerf at the second I've sunk my entire fortune into it, but worry not, I am almost done. Just give me 3 more weeks. Every fucking time. You're too late, replace karma with Art Grid, and that is much worse, coming soon in a month. Yeah. This is bad, man. Honestly, Art Grid looks like the worst of Elixir's Transcendence and Karma combined, and even worse. I really wonder if the games can survive it. After Theamine, half of my friends quit because it was the end of the Legion Raid chapter. Kazuros will have an even bigger loss. Yeah, I don't know, man. It sucks. It sucks to read shit like this because... I think it's because the game itself is so enjoyable and fun to play, but all of these things and these problems that they continue to just ignore and push down and release things that build upon the worst aspects of the game, it's sad. It's fucking sad, man. And it's like, you can still enjoy the game, do not get me wrong, and I've been a big proponent of, if you're enjoying the game, keep playing it and enjoying it. If you can get enjoyment out of something, don't let other people try to stop you from enjoying it, right? You know what I mean? But in that same breath, it's like, issues are issues, and we want to, at least I do, I would want to continue to improve and iterate on something that I like and enjoy, to like and enjoy it more, and allow more people to like and enjoy it as well. I don't know. I don't know, man. 1 week in NA server merge. Fast homework looking for TPS, no immigrant is crazy. That's crazy. People from West have already started gatekeeping. 1 in 3 reclear looking for 1 DPS, no Varicris. That's crazy. NA West players are fine if you play at normal hours and not C times. Infinite money glitch. Whales pay money to get ahead, release new whale bait system. Whales pay money to get ahead, release new whale bait system. Yo, it is an infinite money glitch. Imagine realizing this in 2025. Bro discovered business model that so many FTP MMOs have been using for over 20 years. Better late than never. I mean, it's still an infinite money glitch, though. Meanwhile, we've gone below 10k players for the first time since Lost Ark released. Free Willy. Whale bait. Region merge update. I'm not going to go over this too much, but see if there's anything new here. Let's go to sort by new. Anything new here, fellas? Nah, there's nothing here. There ain't nothing here for us, boys. Let's get out of here. And then the final thread, now that we are getting mixed instancing, this is my dream feature. What is it? Oh, like a server selector that shows you your MS? It would be nice, but I doubt that'll ever happen. My max ping at South America is 125 using exit lag drops 95 ms. USA people really struggle with geography. I mean, it really just depends on your routing and connection where you're based. I don't know. Sometimes it can be really good, sometimes it can be really bad. It just depends on the individual. Like KR 250 ms. For me, where I live in my routing from the West Coast, my ping to Korea servers is actually about 170. I almost ping as low to Korea as I do to the East Coast. That's crazy to me. Like, my East Coast pings vary between, like, 120, 150, depending on server host and, like, location. My Korea pings are, like, 170 to 190. I don't know, man. Routing's a hell of a thing, and location for routing matters a lot. 250 is just not possible to play unless you know the patterns 100% already. I mean, I've never played on that high of a ping, so I have no fucking idea, dude, honestly. I just know I used to play with a lot of Australians, because, I mean, I played on NA West, and I basically have an oceanic sleep schedule, so... just how she kind of trended. And they seem to do alright, so... Trog, I don't know, man. That'll do it for me, though. I've yapped your ears off a little bit. Like the video if you like it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you to my YouTube members, It's Biscuits Inder, Diz, Remix My Life, I'm New Food. Love all you guys very, very much, and I'll see you guys all very, very soon. Bye!